What is the importance of truth? Truth matters, both to us as individuals and to society as a whole. As individuals, being truthful means that we can grow and mature, learning from our mistakes. For society, truthfulness makes social bonds, and lying and hypocrisy breaks those. I'm doing this video today because over the last few days I have seen yet again the armchair detective belittling and deriding a lady who passed from us last year, but many of us have known, going way back to 2018, Diane Hughes and her channel, What Do You See? I talked with Diane before passing over the years, quite frequently and privately, and to me, Diane was a visionary. Many people do not believe her theories of the shadows in the Watts case, and I have no wish to bring up the drama of all that again 4 years later for the Russek's sake, because I've always been a supporter of stopping the harassment of the Russek case, as many of you know. But what does need to be told, and I would add 2 or 3 maybe videos to this, is Diane's truth, because her truth matters, and her truth was real, and her truth was stolen from her by the armchair detective. He has built his channel mainly on these theories of the shadows. He has written, quotes, written about the shadows as his own. And a couple of days ago, as I said, he sat on a panel, as is his wont, and derided this lady and what she had discovered and what he took from her. I know from Diane that she did this out of sheer wanting to know facts and research, which I can completely relate to. She did not do it for money, and you will hear her say that in one of the videos. And the videos I have used, I have taken from her very own channel, which is still up and I'm still subscribed to, like many, because we respect her memory and her truth. And whatever happens, we must continue to highlight the truth. But for me, it is to be done without drama or name calling. It is to be done under fair use of truth and facts. So I attach these videos for you to watch and listen to, because they are Diane's own. And the lies cannot remain as supposed truths by the armchair detective, in my opinion, as one has to say, on YouTube for legal reasons. So, here's for you, Diane Hughes, from me, Carrie Pink. May you rest in peace. We know you spoke the truth.
talking with Amy and What Do You See channel, who's got a new icon on her profile. Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon, Karen. Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon,
Diane.
Karen and Amy.
Hello, Diane. Hello.
Hey, my
Hello,
darlings.
Diane.
Anyway,
Hello.
we've come to this for this hangout to listen to a bit more of Diane's story and what happened to her.
Yes.
Where would you like me to start?
Well, we did a bit the other day. I know, Amy, if you want to ask questions at a time, you just have to butt in.
Okay.
But I know you'll listen a bit anyway.
Yes.
Well, we've met you, and just you wrote to me a while ago. They're my shadows, and then obviously just explain again what happened, because obviously this is going to be on a premiere, so there'll be a chat room.
Cool. Okay, well, back on August the 16th, 2018. Oh, sorry, the 13th. What was it? The 13th of August, yeah. I was watching, surfing the net and come across the Chris Watts news unfolding. And naturally, I took a direct interest in it because I love true crime. So, over the next few days, naturally, I watched everything that could possibly come up on it. And I just felt something was really, really wrong. And something was nagging me about Chris Watts and his two babies, because he was adamant at the police station that he would never do that. And I just felt that he didn't. So when the surveillance footage came out, I was right onto it. And I watched it over and over again countless times. And I noticed things moving around in the background. So I got my spyglass out and my phone, and I was, taking snapshots of certain things in the film, in Nate's footage. And I was going slow-mo and doing all sorts of things, and I found North Korea holding Bella on the driveway. I watched them both come out. They're two different people. And then I got closer in and got the picture of NK and Bella, and also another one later on. But what happened then? I was on AD's page, and I don't. Oh, armchair. Alan Vinicombe. Alan Vinicombe. He goes by the handle the Armchair Detective. I probably shouldn't have said that because, whatever.
But you can find it if you Google him. It is available in Google, so I think it's okay to say his
Okay.
Alan.
Okay.
What?
So anyway, then I'd done a lot of research on the Madeleine McCann case and came across AD's page, and an AD's page. So I actually, a picture of a little girl that had been terribly abused came across my Facebook page, and I thought, gee, that looks like Marilyn McCann. So I was doing some research, and I thought, well, AD does Marilyn McCann, so I sent it to him, this picture, asking him, what does he think, la la la, because, I thought it was Maddie McCann. And I sent a comparison picture and this and that. So anyway, I never heard back from him. So kept going on his page, and this case came up. And I found NK and Bella, like I said, and I sent him the picture that I took first up, I think, and also the timestamps of when the shadow appears, there's a lot of things going on in the video, and these are when they come out of the driveway, all sorts of things like that. So anyway, I sent it to him, email, and he never replied. That was 2 weeks. And another 2 weeks, I did the same again, and I waited because I discovered the shadows in October, actually. And I didn't know what to do with them. That's why I went to AD. Because I thought, you know, he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
So the next thing you know, my computer went down, and it was I couldn't use anything because I'd done a lot of research, lots of pictures, all the videos, everything. Luckily enough, I had an external drive, so that was cool. But 6 weeks later, and over Christmas, I couldn't contact any of my family or they me. So that was pretty bad.
Yes.
And then in January, I'd gotten my computer fixed, and I got back online, and I went onto the page, and then I went onto his live, and he was talking about how he found the shadows and this and that. And I said, oh, hang on a minute. No, you didn't. I found the shadows. I thought, you know, I'll let it go. But then I thought, no, why should I? I've worked hard to find those shadows. And he didn't, you know, that's hours and hours and days and weeks and months of my work, my time, my effort.
Yes.
And so I started asking him actually to, you know, let's just admit what you did, and we can be done with it. But he never would. In fact, he started...
I don't think you were quite so worried that he had it, but what you were concerned about was that you weren't mentioned at all.
He never gave me any credit whatsoever. And he took my theories, you know, my nuances, the way I say things, my little phrases like anywho. And, you know, if you have too many coincidences, it makes a plan. And I know he pinched that off me because I pinched it off Donald Trump and used it on the page, you know. So it's things like that. And it was like he was trying to possess me, I swear.
Yes.
And he's still doing it. He's still claiming the shadows as his. Each time, like a few months will go by, he started off that he found them in February, I think. Then it went back to January the 16th. Then it went back to January the 6th. And now it's back in December. Oh, but before that, it came to him in a dream. And all sorts of things like this.
Wow.
It's shocking. But someone who also knows about the shadows, because they were directly involved with Mr. Vinicombe getting that video and the timestamps, who I'm not going to mention at this point, because I don't feel I need to. All the proof is on my channel that I need, I think. But you know, this person has.
Did you just say your channel name again, Diane? What's your channel name, just in case people are coming in?
What do you see? What do you see? WATT.
It must have been a bit, you know, upsetting, really.
I was devastated.
Yes.
I was absolutely devastated. He stole my work and then claimed it. And, you know, I can't help but feel somehow, you know, it was just coincidental that my computer just happened to break down at that time. And then when I come back on, he's told everybody that he's discovered the shadows and, you know, and bragging about how he's now got 30,000 subs basically overnight, and his shadows and this and that. And, you know, I don't know. I was just devastated. I'm still devastated by it because that was my first venture into do anything this serious and look at the you know, what do you call it, the evidence.
Yes.
There was one difference though, wasn't there, Diane? You weren't doing it for money. You were doing it so that the people could have information, whereas he was only doing it. He was only doing it for money.
Yes, exactly. And that's been proven beyond a reasonable doubt that That's all he cares about, is the money.
That's right.
My intentions were, and still remain, that I don't know how anyone can benefit off something like this. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to title this event, the Chris Watts case. But
Yes.
seeing all these people, like lawyers, Scott Reich, making money off it, Dr. Phil, it makes me want to vomit. I mean,
know.
and then down the rabbit hole we go, don't we? Because then I'm sitting back thinking, well, I'm watching this man who's stolen my work, claimed it as his own, making all this money, and I'm having, I don't know. I just don't think it's fair.
It upset you quite a lot at the time, didn't it?
Well, I'm on a pension. I get approximately $400 and something a fortnight after my bills are paid to live on.
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
And, it was costing me $60 to put the internet on for like 30 hours of network. And I was using all of that to research the Chris Watts case.
Yes.
And, for good.
Exactly.
For the good of the case. And to help. But, I realised after a while that they don't seem to want any help with this case. Okay, here it is live. The picture I took of Bella and Christopher Watts in 2018. If I could just figure out where my... there we go. So I right click it, go to properties. There we have the details. Go to details. And the date is the 20th of the 10th, 2018, 6:30 AM. I've worked on this for so long, and every day basically I need to have AD come along and steal my work and then claim it as his own. Maybe this will prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Armchair Defective stole my work.
Did you guys spend most of the time at your place? Always.
Okay, here it is live. The picture I took of Bella and Christopher Watts in 2018. If I could just figure out where my... there we go. So I right click it, go to properties. There we have the details. Go to details. And the date is the 20th of the 10th, 2018, 6:30 AM. I've worked on this for so long, and every day basically I need to have AD come along and steal my work and then claim it as his own. Maybe this will prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Armchair Defective stole my work.
Did you guys spend most of the time at your place? Always. Always.
I suppose we started with just briefing talking